The first thing that I noticed about the Tasmanian Chocolate dwarf tomato is that it looks different than most of the heirloom varieties that I grow. It has a very stout central stem and broad heavy leaves, and that was noticeable even when it was a seedling. In this view, the Tasmanian Chocolate is on the left, and another dwarf variety called Dwarf Jade Beauty is on the right. By early July, we had well over a dozen tomatoes on the plant, and some of them were a pretty decent size. As you can see here, the bottom truss had a good number of tomatoes all by itself. This was my first year growing dwarf tomatoes, and I'm really liking what I see so far, especially from this one. The plant produced a lot of tomatoes. I love the color of them, and it did well enough that if this tastes good at all, I'll probably grow it again next year. I'm really that impressed with it. It doesn't get extremely tall like your indeterminates do, and it's just easier to manage. I'm going to go ahead and cut into this, and we're going to take a look at the inside, and then I'm going to taste it. Real juicy. Good and meaty. You gotta love that. Oh, that's a good looking tomato. It's causing my mouth to water right now. I'm gonna take a bite and we'll see what we think. That's really good. It's got that good, rich, dark tomato flavor. I don't know if it's good as a black creme or a Cherokee purple, but it's right up there. It's got a really good flavor. And one of the parents, when the cross was made to create this tomato, one of the parents was the Paul Robeson, which is a really good tasting tomato, similar to a Cherokee purple, I would say. We'll take another bite. Yeah, I'm impressed. I've been looking some of the other dwarf tomatoes over, and I'm kind of trying to make a list in my mind what I'm going to grow next year. And just this taste test has convinced me to grow this one again. And one tomato that I grew this year that I'm going to probably not grow again next year is the Aunt Ruby's German Green. I was just disappointed in the amount of tomatoes that set on. Both last year and this year, and it also got a hint of blight a lot earlier than I like to see, so I'm thinking this will probably replace that tomato in next year's garden. If you have any questions about this tomato, feel free to ask, and if you've ever grown any dwarf variety, I'd like to hear about it, so just drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know how you've done with dwarf varieties. And if you're just now finding this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Otherwise, like, comment, and share. We'll see you next time.